pumpkin spice? Obviously you got pumpkin, but what are the spices that go into pumpkin spice? I'm quite intrigued because I've never heard of it or seen it, so if you wouldn't mind sharing that with me, I'd love to know what is in pumpkin spice, guys. Minus 50 on your check, chef. I'm sure I'll manage with minus 50. I'm sure I'll make it up to you guys. Good question. Okay, see, I'm guessing you don't know. Google it, somebody. Somebody want to Google it? I've never heard of this pumpkin spice. So is it like just like a mixture of spice with like pumpkin powder, or is it pumpkin with spices? What is it? What is this pumpkin spice, guys? Maybe cinnamon, possibly. Thing it has is nutmeg and clove. Oh, so like kind of like Christmas spices then. I kind of thought it might have been, but you know what they say about presumptions, right? So cloves, cinnamon, nutmeg. Yeah, that sounds kind of like what I'd expect it to be, but you know, I just wanted to make sure what was in there. Right, so that would be a little bit different, wouldn't it? I suppose I can't get hold of I can't get hold of pumpkins at the moment, but a great alternative would be butternut squash. So you could do spiced pumpkin butternut squash, a very kind of fall/autumny kind of food, isn't it? Really. I might do a little bit more on butternut squash next week if I can. So yeah, for sure. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hate cloves. Yeah. I wouldn't go round eating cloves whole, but when they're like incorporated into things, like as long as it's not too strong a flavour, it's not too bad. I kind of with you on it a bit, Warbot. Eating clove, not directly, but do you know what I mean? A very strong clove kind of flavour. It's not ever so pleasant, but if it's like incorporated quite pleasantly, quite mildly, it's not so bad. But or maybe you're just hands down no, chef. I absolutely detest cloves. Pickled eggs, chili dogs, certainly is. Hell yeah. How's it going, my friend? How are you doing? Hope you are doing well. Yeah, we're doing chili dogs. We're doing a healthier version, but what we're going to be making with it, as I said, they're not going to be the sausages as you usually see it. I'm going to be making my own kind of sausages out of pork mince, so it's going to have proper meat in it. We're going to add lots of flavours and spices to it. I'm going to make my own hot dog buns, rolls, so to speak. And we're also going to do some nice hot chili, which I'm making now. We're going to get that on the go. We're going to get that cooking down on the stove, and we're going to have some nice little light cheeses on there, some feta and some low-fat, low-sugar mozzarella. Grill that under, bit of spring onions on top, and we're going to do some nice healthier potato salad instead of mayonnaise. We're going to use some yogurt, some spices and things, so it should be really nice. So I hope you guys are going to enjoy it. But welcome, Pickle Eggs. I hope you're doing well. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad you're doing well, my friend. It's great to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love spicy winter soup. Spins round a circle, singing spicy winter soup. How do you cut an onion without the last bit slipping away from under your fingers? I can never seem to cut the last piece into pieces. Right, so you have that, like, if you just saw me do it, right? That last little, like, edge of it. I cut down the middle of it. Then I flat them over so there's like two little ovals. So I cut down them, turn them round, and then just cut them into pieces. So that's kind of how I kind of do it, really. Even though it's that little bit left over. So you just cut it down the middle, cut them into strips, and then cut them along sideways, and Bob's your uncle, pretty much. Chef. A chef at my work put cloves in my chili, and it was way too overpowering. It was ruined, felt sick. That's probably why it put you off cloves, possibly. So, yeah. Did you have a whole clove in there? And did you crunch on it? If you did, I'm not surprised. You're not supposed to put the whole cloves in there. But I suppose if you grind them down and maybe use a pinch of it, then yeah, it's not so bad. But yeah, a whole clove or serious amounts is, yeah, it can be very off-putting, for sure. Oh man, cloves are the worst. I hate them. I do like cloves. They're nice, but within moderation, guys. Do you know what I mean? I think sometimes people go a bit too crazy with them. They're like, Christmas! Cloves! Throwing them everywhere. Do you know what I mean? So it's just like, chill your boots and just use a little bit. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, definitely. It can be very, very unpleasant if it's too much on there. So... Chili dogs are Sonic the Hedgehog's favourite food. Why are they Sonic the Hedgehog's food? I was doing some research on it, and I put in like some chili dogs, and I saw a picture of Sonic the Hedgehog come up. I was like, What's that all about? Is it literally? I'm just very confused. Where did it actually come from? Show us the way of the cloves, chef. I know, you just got to use them lightly. Don't go crazy with them. Cloves are good if you make things where no one can tell they're in there. Just subtle hint, but too easy to overdo. Yeah, it is. It's just all about, it's kind of experimentation really more than anything. Once you know like how strong it is, you'll know how much to use. It's, you know, it's just trial and error, guys. But yeah, he ground them down and put too much in. He thought replacing the spice with cloves was a good idea. Oh, what a donut, seriously. Yeah, you can't... If he was going to replace it, right, all he needed to do was put a pinch in, not like the same amount of spices that he replaced it with. Otherwise, no wonder it was so overpowering. Squidosaurus Rex, good morning, good sir. How are you? Hey, chef, have you been... I hope you've been doing well. I am doing fantastic, my friends. Great to see you. Thank you so much. How are things with you? Radio. Most of my female friends don't like to eat garlic because it smells too much. Garlic is delicious. I'm not going to lie. I don't really worry about the smell more than anything. I don't really notice it. I think because I'm a chef, I've been working with garlic so much. I guess you get used to that smell of garlic, and I don't know. I don't really notice it very much, so yeah, either way. It's all good. But everyone's got their own palate, their own different tastes and flavors to things, do you know what I mean? So it's cool. I get it. I understand. Well, that's a big chili. Another chili. So look, I've got a bit of thyme in here. I'm debating to put a bit of rosemary in there. Can if you want, it's up to you. I'm not going to put any rosemary actually. I'm going to put a few sprigs of thyme in there. I'm going to take the leaves off it. Garlic is awesome, it certainly is. Oryx, how are you doing, my friend? I'll kiss garlic breath. In my opinion, there's never enough garlic. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I quite like garlic, and you know, maybe not overdoing it to a point where like keep pouring the garlic. I'm not going to say no, but within a good moderation for sure. If you don't eat garlic, it cancels out the garlic breath. They're like, oh no, I don't eat the garlic dish. I am going to smell all day. Kappa face. Yeah, I mean, garlic is very delicious. It does make like really good food, but I think if you don't cook the garlic out right, if you don't cook them out properly, that's kind of what gives you the garlicky breath. Or if you've like used serious amounts of elaboration on huge amounts of garlic. Now, if you roast it off, that also settles the tone down, but it also adds a nice, beautiful depth and flavor for like garlic for sure, depending on what you're making. Do you know what I mean? Roasting garlic down into like purees and things, and especially like autumn time kind of flavors like butternut squash, or like, you know, those kind of root vegetables. If you're making purees out of it, adding roasted garlic to it when you're making the purees actually really does add a great deal of flavor. I know that's on. I'm just cooling the pan down a little bit because it was smoking, but I need to cut this up first before I start cooking it down, so I'm just leaving it on for a sec, so it should be fine. So yeah, it's, you know, it's just all about cooking the garlic down correctly and properly, do you know what I mean? So yeah, for sure. There's a pourable garlic. I always use fresh garlic, and what I use like a little grater. It's called a microplane, or microplane, however you want to pronounce it, right? They're not expensive, very cheap. They're more of a fine grater, and they're like really good for like zesting. They're good for grating like really fine parmesan or cheese. They're great for grating chocolate through it. Do you know what I mean? Really handy piece of tool. I love grating garlic through it because it just makes my life so much easier, and you get the garlic done so much quicker than chopping it. And if you chop it, you end up with those little chunky bits. I just really don't like it. I just like it pureed right down. So why not just get yourself a microplane? I mean, you could use a garlic crusher if you want, but I don't know. I'm just so used to using microplanes, or planes, sorry. They're so much better. Also, guys, it is still... Yeah, it is. It's still sub-September, or sub-October, whatever you want to pronounce it. So it's 50% off subs now, guys. So if you're not subbed to the channel, it is 50% off still for the next, I think it's like week or so. So it's going to be ending shortly. But that is still on the run as well, guys. So, and even if you can't sub and you still want to support the channel, right? my best suggestion, if you want to support my channel, guys, please, if you got a Twitter account, if you got a Twitter account, God, I can't talk today. What is it? What is it with me today? Yeah, if you got a Twitter account, please retweet my link that I've put in chat. That will help generate more traffic to my channel. Even if you think you've only got like 5 or 10 people on your Twitter, believe you me, it makes a huge difference. So if you could retweet my Twitter posts, even if you're subbed or unsubbed, but if you're not subbed and you do want to support and you can't sub, then that's a great alternative if you would like to support my channel. And I'd appreciate if you guys could retweet it. I'd appreciate you guys anyway. But yeah, if you would like to support me, that is there, guys. Feel free. Right, so I'm taking the seeds out, all the old chilies. Rightio, I'm allergic to garlic, but I still eat it, and it starts sneezing really bad if I eat garlic. Oh wow, really? I know a few people who are like kind of tolerant to garlic and they can't have it, or you know, I've had some people just allergic to onions, garlic, peppers, courgettes, and you know, you name it. It was like really bad. But we still actually made them a pretty decent dinner, and they actually really enjoyed it. So where there's a way, you know, there's a way around things. To be fair, if you just put your mind to it. It's just about using your head, really, and thinking, right, what's this got in there? Right, that has got this. Oh, this hasn't got that in there. You know, it's just kind of elaborating and thinking of ideas. Just using your head, really, more than anything. So, right, let's get all these CDs out. Those chili seeds. Warbot, are you going off your chair at the moment, me saying chili every 2 minutes? Are you having a fit of excitement? So, what we're going to do, let's pop this into the bowl. Beautiful. Oh, my nose is already starting to go with these onions already. Spamming? Who's spamming? Spamming what? Oh, Nightbot is spamming. Is he going crazy, is he? What's going on with Nightbot? He's like, oh, I posted it, but let's post it again. So, beat Nightbot. Yeah, beat him with a stick. Tell him to pack it in. Give him a timeout. He's being abusive. Right, so I'm gonna dice this up very, very quickly. So, guys, how's your Saturday going? What have you been up to so far? Maybe it's still your Sunday. Whoa, hang on. Whoa. I mean your Friday. I'm lost the plot. I keep thinking, yeah, it cannot physically be your Sunday. Nowhere yet is Sunday. But yeah, maybe you're in Friday still. How is your Friday or Saturday going, guys? I hope it's all going well. So, yeah, I kind of jumped a day ahead. I know I'm a bit excited, but, you know, calm down a bit, Chef. Jesus. Right, so, let's give this a dice. Chef, I love spicy peppers, onions, bell peppers, and garlic. Awesome. Better get a cheeky bit of pepper out then, shouldn't I? So, let's give this a good dice up. So yeah, if you've got any ideas as well, guys, we need to get the straw poll on the go. I know Von made a suggestion for chicken a la mein. Isn't that Chinese chicken? Chinese chicken. Chicken a la mein, I think, is it? Where is everyone in chat from? All over the place, my friend. All over the place. UK, US, Europe, probably Asia as well. We've got all sorts. Spicy winter soup. To be fair, lady, I'm actually going to do a spicy winter soup next week. So I'm going to do something very similar. So I'm not going to put the suggestion down, but next week I'm probably going to do some kind of elaboration on soup for sure. So I'm not going to put it down because I'm probably going to do something very similar. So I can put it down if you would like me to, but we'll see. Even if I don't do it next week, I'll probably do it the week after as well. So I am going to be doing a spicy, warmish soup to do. Netherlands, Norway, Denmark, Texas checking in. Wow, very early in Texas for you, my friend. Was in Denmark last summer. Very nice country. Never been to Denmark. Love to go. Love to go to a lot of places, to be fair. So, wow. Honestly, Chef, just wait. Wait! Wait! Okay. Let's dice this up. Watch your fingers. Keep your thumb tucked behind your fingers. Don't have it poking out or you're going to know about it with a chunk taken off. Done it plenty of times in my career. Not so bad though, but to a point where my thumb is actually still alright, so it's not so bad. Right. Pepperoni. What have we got? Oh, there we go. There's another one. Does that need using up down there? Or does that actually need chucking out, let's be honest? Can't actually get this out.